Let's give them some business here on the Todd and Don Show. Is it Nas or Now's Infield Drugstore?
It is Now's.
Thank you very much. Now, the decision last year to close that diner side of Now's Infield Drugs raised some questions about the future of the Clarksville business area. But the restaurant inside that pharmacy is reportedly reopened with a limited menu.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the longtime Austin Eatery reopened last week, serving up hamburgers, cheeseburgers, milkshakes, all according to Eater Austin. Hours are reportedly limited to weekdays from 11 to 4 for right now. Though the Eater indicates the restaurant plans to eventually expand its hours and its menu and to include more staples, such as sandwiches, hot dogs, waffles, and even breakfast tacos.
Their hamburgers are unbelievable. I hope they still are. When I used to go there,
I've never heard of them in my life.
It's a great place. It's an Austin institution, and it was so horrible to hear when they had to close down. You know, it's just that it's going back in time, man. It's just that great soda counter back there and great food. And I am sorry to hear they're not open on weekends, though.
But they're going to expand.
I hope so.
Give them some time.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They'll eventually open up on the weekends. They originally opened in 1951.
Yeah.
There you go. Clarksville businesses includes a pharmacy, a convenience store, in addition to a diner, shopping, or they offer shipping, copying, faxing, prescription deliveries for many in that immediate neighborhood. So there you go.
Very cool place, and I'm glad they're back open, and I hope they can stay that way.
If Clarksville business wants to stay in business, they need to come up with some new updated offerings.
What do you mean?
One of the things they offer is faxing. It's only a matter of days before they're shut down again.
Can you send a telegraph as well from there?
Dinner, shipping, copying, and faxing.
Faxing. Well, you never know. You never know when you might still need to do that fax. I haven't done one in about 5 years.
They'll be out of business by the end of the week.
Nah, they'll be all right.
All right, 512-836-0590. Round Rock is closely watching a new rule proposed by the state controller that would redistribute internet sales tax to the city where an item is purchased instead of where the sale was received. Round Rock City Attorney Steve Sheets, this is a big deal in Round Rock, says if the rule were already in place, the revenue lost from Dell Technologies alone would be massive.
Texas has collected more than $1.5 billion in state sales tax generated by Dell sales over the past 25 years.
Now, if the rule takes effect, Sheets says Round Rock would have to spike its property tax rate to offset those losses. Kind of sounding the alarm on this front. Now, also in business news, Pier 1 Imports is looking for a buyer. Have you been to Pier 1 lately?
I have.
Pier 1 Imports has filed a bankruptcy protection to get itself ready for sale. Yeah, the retailer of home goods, which still plans to close 450 stores, says it has multiple potential buyers and is securing a debtor-in-possession financing from the banks. Pier 1, founded in 1962, kind of the first of those businesses that sell that kind of crap.
Right.
As a single store in California that specialized in Asian imports, it didn't introduce a website until 2012. Even as online competitors such as Wayfair were flourishing at the time.
They are a Texas business, though, based out of Dallas, and so I hate to see this. Yeah, it's got a reputation of having a lot of stuff that maybe people don't need, but at the same time, we bought a lot of stuff at Pier 1. I hate to see any store that's been around for a long time like that.
Those products are still going to be sold.
Yeah.
Just at other stores.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of home goods. There's a lot of businesses like that sell kind of the same stuff. I've been trapped in the parking lot of many of those, waiting for her to come out.
Absolutely.
With buggies and bags full of stuff that we really don't need, that we paid cash money for, that may sit on the kitchen table for a few days before it's even opened. But we had to have it.
Right.
Now, I'm not bitter about sitting in that parking lot for hours. I'm not bitter about it.
No,
I'm not even going to bring it up on the radio.
I can tell it's not even an issue.
I'm not even going to bring it up on. It's not even a conversation.
No.
But if you see me out there, in the parking lot dozing off, please be friendly and nice. Don't jolt me. Don't honk your horn.
No, don't startle him.
I'm just trying to sleep it off in the parking lot.
You know what?
But I don't want to bring it up on the radio.
Listen, Nordstrom has the right idea here. Nordstrom, and they've started this in New York. They're experimenting with there, and I think this is what every retail store that's hurting should do. Nordstrom has a bar now.
Yeah.
They're selling alcohol.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
Nordstrom's, there's a few others.
Yeah.
They've set up bars and coffee shops and finger foods and things like that. You could get drunk and shop at the same time.
You get drunk, you're going to spend more money. And also the husbands like you that go in and are sitting there bored waiting, they sit at the bar, they get a little tight, and suddenly they don't care how much the wife is spending. They don't care. And it's working.
You get tight when you drink?
Tight? No, I get lit.
I get loose.
You get loose, I get lit.
I just don't know where that expression, get tight.
Yeah, I don't either. That's an old expression.
Yeah. Listen, there's a new story out this morning from the Chartered Management Institute. Apparently, there's just too much sports chat in the workplace.
Okay.
Yeah. Can sports chat at the office be bad for inclusion and morale? Well, the CEO of Chartered Management Institute argues that such small talk can make women feel excluded and can lead to locker room chats seeping into the company's culture. But others disagree, arguing that many women feel just as connected to sports and that such discussions can promote camaraderie and connections among colleagues, especially around key events like the World Cup.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking about the World Cup in the office. Everybody's talking about Denny Hamlin back-to-back wins at the Daytona.
There you go.
And we're worried about Ryan in the hospital. Nobody's talking about soccer. Nobody talks about soccer at work.
We'll see what happens when we get our professional soccer league here. Then we'll see what happens. Maybe it will dominate.
Ain't nobody going to be talking about soccer in the office.
Well, it's hard to imagine. I haven't seen that dominate here by any stretch of the imagination. But around here, everybody's got their head down, just working.
I see it actually more in this office. You know, we have 2 Latino stations that actually hosted some soccer events.
Well, that's true.
But we do see more of it here, but it's not rampant conversation.
Not an issue by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
You know what? I could see this as an issue up north or northeast where sports in general is just, it's religion, and all the men have a mustache.
Yeah.
That I can see dominating.
Because nobody talks about football here in Texas.
Not much. I mean, a little bit, but it doesn't dominate. It's not religion here like it is up north. It's a different deal. Why are you looking at me like you've never heard of this before?
Because I've never heard of this before.
I've had this conversation with you when you went up.
Alyssa's even giving you weird looks, and she's from the Northeast.
Well, but it's different up there.
Football is not religion here in Texas.
Well, yes, it is, but not on the level it is.
You just say things. You got no real filter, do you?
When I've been up there before, and we have good friends in Chicago. Hang on one second. I'll do it.
Oh, good for you.
We go up there, and I just observe conversations they're having with other people and other people having conversations with other people. It's just incredible how quickly sports comes up.
Yeah.
I mean, and with guys, it's almost immediate. It has to happen immediately, and then you go on from there.
Right. 626 here on the Todd and Don Show.
The Todd and Don Show.
Could be a lot.